We are here with Barry Cottle, who is CEO of Scientific Games, a diversified gaming technology company. And thank you, Barry, for your time today.
Absolutely, Frank. It's good to be here. Good to see you again, even though virtually. But
Well,
happy to do this.
It'll be in person, hopefully before not too long.
I hope so too.
The reason we're virtual is the topic of the year, and that's COVID-19. So I guess we have to start by asking how COVID-19 is affecting Scientific Games and how you see it playing out in the near and midterm for your company and for the industry.
Absolutely, Frank. I'm sure from other conversations you've had, it's obvious statement to say that COVID-19's brought great disruption to all of us. And actually many other industries obviously as well. But I'm really proud, honestly, of how we responded in Scientific Games and our team in particular to this crisis and working together to support our customers, our partners, our communities, and each other. It's been incredible. We took action quickly. And we're part of a resilient industry here and really, leaning in to address what it's meant for us, and then even to have it be inspiration to help us innovate and lead more now than ever in the things that we do. So as you know, and you mentioned, across Scientific Games, we've got a diverse set of businesses. And so while the land-based part of our business was hit hardest, particularly early in the pandemic, when the casinos began to shut down, our other businesses, lottery remains extremely resilient, and our iGaming and iLottery, our digital businesses, experience very incredible growth. So these are areas where, quite frankly, a bright spot for Scientific Games last year, and clearly a strength for Scientific Games. We've also structured our business to operate effectively throughout, quite frankly, any environment. This is evidenced by the results that we've shared across our businesses while operating in this environment. We took quick action and on the operating expense side, streamlining our operations, really focusing our roadmap and prioritization on the things that we believe would be the things that would serve our customers the best, and that I think that worked out really well for us. And we also focused on technologies and that we've been, quite frankly, working on for years, but with COVID, it actually raised the importance of. Our unified wallet is a great example of something we've been working on for a while now with contactless products for years, but now obviously much more relevant in the COVID environment. Doing that and creating other technologies such as social distancing and automated game sanitation and other things as well. And so again, overall, obviously a very disruptive event in our lives and something we can't control. But the things that we can control, I think we did a really good job of acting quickly and focusing on the things that were most important.
Okay. You had mentioned some of the benefits of being as diversified as you are. And Scientific Games has undergone a considerable evolution in the past few years, going from a marriage of a slot machine company and principally lottery company, to also having some of the things that you had mentioned. You've got the social gaming, you've got digital platforms, you've got sports betting platforms. Tell us a little bit about the strategy for this diversified company, and how we might expect to see it evolve over time.
Yeah, so look, our mission is really to be the global leader in gaming entertainment. We're going to obviously continue to work hard and build on that. Specifically, for us, that means being the leading platform provider and content B2B provider across three major forms of wagering: lottery, gaming, and sports. We want to be able to provide the best-in-class products and services anywhere a player wants to play, whether that's land-based or digital. And that entails basically delivering best-in-class products But it also enables us to be a one-stop shop for customers, as well as ultimately provide a more seamless player experience over time to our players. And our vision is just to continue to evolve this as the market and industry also evolves. So that's really the heart of where, what we're trying to do and accomplish at Scientific Games today.
Part of the change in the past year or so has been bringing in new talent, new perspectives. You brought a lot of folks in, new people on your board, and a lot of new people, new executives as well. Tell us a little bit about that and what you expect from those new folks.
Absolutely. So Scientific Games is about people and products. So building a company that attracts and retains the best talent in the industry has always been a top priority of mine. I get teased a lot. Like I say, great people do great things. It's kind of a thing I harp on all the time. And so, I'm really proud over the last year, we've had tremendous success in filling out the talent that already existed here in a very impactful way. So, obviously on the executive team, we brought in Mike Eklund, CFO, and Eileen Moore-Johnson as our CHRO in the organization. Mike is new to the industry, but extremely amazing financial acumen with a really strong history in the technology space. Eileen is, as I think everybody in the industry knows, familiar with her and her background, and she's just a real strong, pragmatic, get it done, leader in the organization who's come in and already made a tremendous impact to our organization. We've now complemented that with changes to our board of directors. So we're thrilled to have industry veterans, Jamie Odell and Tony Corsanos, who actually we've been working with for the past year and a half. Now they have joined us on the board, helping really lead the organization, leaning in on, particular, the gaming products and et cetera. And as you know, with the success that those two have had in the industry, we are thrilled to have them as a part of our team now. And then adding into that, particularly in the gaming space, we recently announced, Matt Wilson came on board this year, Siobhan Lang, Connie James, and, several others. We've got Rich Schneider and now Ted Hasse joining as well. So we have a tremendous amount of influx and talent in our company, which will only serve us well. So we're really excited about the team we have in place and really expect to do great things.
There's also a lot of excitement generally about the emergence in the United States of digital gaming and sports betting. And there's a lot of products, a lot of services out there, a lot of contracts being signed among companies. But you seem to be taking a more holistic approach, if that's the right word, with what you call open gaming and open sports. Can you describe that to us?
Absolutely. So our kind of philosophy going into this, and particularly, when we acquired NYX OpenBet, a couple of years ago, is we wanted to be able to provide a full service offering to both on the sports side and on the gaming side. I've had it explained by our head of digital as an accordion, so to speak, where we provide a full, soup to nuts capability to our customers, from the player account management to pricing, the engine to the aggregation and content in the context of sports that would be trading services as well. But our customers want in some cases will want to own some pieces of it and the like, and so we can kind of expand or narrow the accordion with our product to whatever meets the needs of our customers. And when you combine that with the history and experience and the scalability and dependability of both of those two platforms, it really provides a really strong digital product on both fronts. And the other thing that each open sports and open gaming have that's unique is, I call it kind of the Netflix ecosystem that comes with it, in the sense that both are also open platforms. So On the gaming space, we've had this for a while, but this product we call OGS, which is, it's where we are able to bring third-party content to our customers, and we've got the largest, available, third-party games library of games in the market today, and they take advantage of our features that we have in the platform, et cetera, and so we're able to provide, the largest library to our customers, which is why we take, the position that we have in the UK and New Jersey, and hope to bring across the rest of the United States. We did the same concept in our sports betting side as well, the first and only sportsbook content aggregation network. So in addition to the services we provide, our customers can have access to other great third-party services and products, through our network as well, without having to do individual deals. And really like our approach because it's very scaled and dependable yet flexible.
Talking about products and services, this is the time of the year when companies display their newest products, the products they're most proud of. What are 2 or 3 products that people absolutely must learn about at Scientific Games?
Yeah, absolutely. And, this is where, you really miss G2E, right? And so to be able to display the cool things that you have coming to market. But I have to tell you what I'm most impressed with is, again, going back to his people and his product. I really think we've nailed the product side this year as well. And to do that in an environment that, that we're all working under right now is really impressive. But the couple to highlight would be the Cascada cabinet that we have. As you guys know, we have a real history here in this space with the J43 and Wave, and Cascada is basically takes all of that to a new level. It's just a beautiful cabinet with great lighting, effects and high definition resolution. It really creates an immersive experience that's great. We know that players and operators are going to love this. And you combine that with, obviously, it's, with cabinets, you want great games, and we have, lots of great games coming out, but one I would highlight would be the Coin Combo. It's one of the first games to launch on Cascada, and it's actually a game that was developed by Quinn and her studio, which is the studio that brought us hits like 88 Fortunes, Dancing Drums, Gingy Bouncy, and the game, looks and plays beautifully, and we're super excited about that. The third is actually the product that I just mentioned, which is, on the sports side, was taking that concept of open market that we did in iGaming and bringing that to the sports side of the business. So, as I mentioned, it's the world's first, really and only sportsbook content aggregation network that's out there. We've already signed numerous deals, and really looking forward to seeing the impact of that in the marketplace.
Okay, well, we've covered a lot of ground, Barry. Thank you. Maybe we could conclude this by telling investors what they should best understand about Scientific Games.
Look, I guess to sum it up, I would say, look, we're a market leader that is of enabling platform systems and content in gaming, lottery, and sports across any platform, land-based to digital. We're assembling a team and have assembled a team of the best talent in the industry, and including our new board chair and vice chair, and Jamie and Tony, with an independent board structure. We're bringing to market great products across our diverse businesses, which we just recently showed off at the virtual G2E. And we have a notable opportunity around U.S. digital in particular, as being the lead, coming from being the leader in the UK sports, and New Jersey really positions us to win there. We've streamlined our cost structure. We expect to be cash flow generative this year, and with a really laser focused on, streamlined operations and products. So, very confident in our position and excited for the future.
Okay, that's great. That's great. You'll have earnings coming out soon, and I know you'll have more to comment on after those. So we'll also look forward to that.
Great.
Barry, thank you for your time. Very enlightening. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, Frank. Thank you. Appreciate your time.